When did you realize your sibling was fully brainwashed by your parents? I think the last time my brother looked at me like I was human was the day I told him I wasn't going to church anymore. We were raised in a home where skipping Sunday service was worse than skipping meals. My parents weren't religious, not in the way you're supposed to be. It was more like theater, like the whole neighborhood was their audience, and we were props in their moral performance. Perfect little family, perfect little lies. He bought into it faster than I ever did. I always asked questions. He always memorized the answers. When I turned 15, I got caught sneaking out after curfew. It wasn't even for anything wild, just a school friend's birthday sleepover. My parents had already said no to. I wasn't grounded. I was exercised. 3 nights in a row of midnight prayers, hands pressed so tight against my skull I still flinch at the scent of lavender oil. My brother stood in the corner the whole time, repeating verses like a recording, never looking at me. After the 3rd night, he slipped a note under my door that just said, "You need to want to be saved." That was when I started planning to leave. He was always the favorite, but I never envied it. I watched what it cost him. He gave up his sketchbooks, his music, his quiet questions, replaced them with church flyers and lines like, "Sin is a choice." I used to think he was playing along to survive. Now I know better. When I turned 18, I left the house. No big fight, just a box of clothes, a cheap bus ticket, and a voicemail I never listened to. I didn't talk to him for 3 years. Then last year I got a message from his girlfriend. They were engaged. She wanted to meet me, said he didn't talk much about our childhood, but she'd found my name in an old journal and thought it was important we reconnect. I told her I'd think about it. 2 days later, I found out she was in the hospital. The story on the news said she fell down the stairs, but the ER photos didn't look like stairs did that. And when I called the hospital, they said she didn't want visitors. I didn't believe it, so I went. She was gone, transferred, no forwarding info. The next day, my brother showed up at my job. He looked the same, smile polished, shirt tucked, Bible still under his arm like a weapon. He told me I was meddling in things I didn't understand, that broken women attract demons, and he was helping her heal. I asked where she was. He said safe. I tried calling the cops. I tried calling shelters. No one would talk to me. I wasn't family. I didn't have proof, just instincts and memories that still made my hands shake. Weeks went by. I got texts from burner numbers telling me to stop. One said, "You're the reason she almost lost her soul." That's when I realized he wasn't pretending. He wasn't protecting himself. He wasn't afraid. He believed every word. He didn't just memorize the rules. He became the enforcer. I finally found her 6 months later through a nurse who remembered me from my visit. She was in a faith-based rehab center 3 towns over, could barely meet my eyes. She said he told her her injuries were punishment, that the world would abandon her if she spoke out. She apologized to me. I helped her leave, got her into a real shelter. She's safe now, healing slowly. As for him, he started posting sermons on Facebook, clips of him preaching about obedience, order, discipline, hundreds of likes, dozens of shares. People call him a powerful young leader. I see his face and wonder how much of it is my parents' voice echoing through his skull, how much of it is his own.